Today on the show, we're diving into the world of economic indicators. These are the numbers that tell us how the economy is doing, things like GDP, unemployment rates, and consumer confidence. But what do these indicators really mean? How are they calculated? And how should we interpret them? We'll break it all down for you, with the help of some experts, to make sense of the numbers that shape our world. We're currently connecting with someone who is conscious, someone who's aware that life passes by very quickly. This person feels like they haven't been living, or they're not where they want to be. There are many regrets, deep regrets, but also a dawning realization that life could be short 10, 20 days, and half of it's already gone. Imagine that. Imagine that the Seven of Pentacles appears, and I have to tell you that there's someone who has had a conversation through messages, phone calls, or face-to-face with an acquaintance. In this conversation, they had to be honest. They had to express absolutely everything they feel. I can even tell you this person revealed many things they were hiding, things they never said. And one of those things is the feeling they have for you. The person you connected with has confessed all the feelings they have for you. And perhaps that someone told them that they behaved very badly, very negatively towards you. They were very harsh, they lied to you, they deceived you. They never spoke to you about their feelings. This is a person who hid many things. Right now, we are connecting with him or her. If you've made it this far, I want you to stay until the end, okay? And I welcome you. Pay close attention to all of this, because it might be one of those important readings that leaves you with great advice. There's someone who has opened their heart, leaving behind that coldness. They're saying, I prefer to talk, I prefer to express myself. I need to have that contact, to communicate with him or her. It won't be easy, okay? It won't be easy, but it won't be impossible either. So, connect in a special, wonderful way. Coincidences don't exist. You are here for a reason. I want you to tell me where you're watching from, what your sign is, and the initials of your name so the energy can connect directly with you. So, let's see what the cards tell us in this divine moment, this special moment. What does this beautiful, wonderful energy think? What will it do? And may God put the words in my mouth that you want to hear. Always take it with love, with understanding, okay? As advice, I'm giving you a very beautiful channeling. Someone who left. Look, someone who left and in many cases didn't even say goodbye. This person may not be handling it well at all. Look at what's happening with you, with your relationship. This person doesn't see it as good, and that's why they're asking for help. They're asking for help. Wow, imagine this person. This person might be watching, observing all your movements. Okay? All your movements. And perhaps you'll tell me they have no way of doing it, but it could be through social media, living close to your house, contacting a mutual friend, a family member. This person is taking a dose of their own medicine. Perhaps in their day, they were cruel, unstable, lacked balance, and now they are someone who regrets, saying, I let time pass, and they think they've already lost you. That's when the lament comes. And what happens here? They can't silence what they feel. They can't stay silent with all those mixed feelings, everything this person thinks. And with whom do they say it? With the person I mentioned a moment ago. Okay? And let me tell you, this person remembers you very, very much. Look at the cards. Memories, uncertainty, sometimes even lack of motivation. And I'm going to tell you something. There's a memory of when you could go for a walk together. It was a very special moment in that place, a park, a forest. Perhaps you had a conversation in a park, an open place. You might have gone on vacation together while you were in a relationship somewhere. And that person carries that moment they lived by your side in their thoughts. And above all, it's someone who would like to have you in their arms again, to kiss you again, to hold your hands, to hug you. They would like to have you back. Someone who wants to feel you again. Someone who wants to hug you again. To return to those places you once went to. And to live moments you already lived in the past. And that he or she didn't value at the time. Didn't give it the necessary value. And now there's regret, okay? This person is in a very bad way. This person has a headache because perhaps many of you were able to distance yourselves. You distanced yourself from this whole situation. And you know why? Because in some way, this person made you make that decision. They led you to that point of making that decision. And maybe you thought, no, how do I do it? In what way? Because maybe you didn't want to. That this person might have told you, don't insist anymore. Don't look for me. Go away. Don't write to me anymore. You and I can't have any commitment anymore. We can't be together anymore. And you had no choice but to leave, to distance yourself, to disconnect. And in many cases, you even felt humiliated, undervalued, because you felt this person played with your feelings. And we're going to be connecting with someone who for a long, long time has had a certain frustration, okay? Let's see what else the cards tell us. I want to know if you're connecting. I want to know how you feel hearing this energy. A frustrated person. Wow, totally. Look, in many cases, you went looking for this person. In many cases, you got tired of begging, so to speak, sending messages, telling them to give you an explanation. The Moon card. You are a person with a lot of light. You are a person with a lot of light, okay? And perhaps in moments when you get angry, you let go, you explode. But you are a person with a lot of love, with a lot of dedication. You have so much to give, you have too much to give. And that is very positive, something this person won't find anywhere else, okay? It's just, look, there are many doors. I want you to confirm it here if it happened this way. This person left without saying anything. As I told you, they didn't give you your place. You felt betrayed. You felt this person played with your feelings. You felt that he or she didn't deserve your affection, your love, your respect. And I always say it. I'm always here to remind you. We are not here for lamentations. We are not here for regrets. And I know you are strong. You have very, very great resilience. Many will forgive. Many will open doors, others won't anymore. And it's not easy. At the beginning of everything, you tried to get closer. You tried to mediate the situation. Hey, let's meet, let's talk. But why did you always try to take the initiative? Something this person didn't seem to care about. Messages left on read, calls unanswered, many things. That's where I say, that's where your awakening, your clarity, your growth came. That's where this happens. And this person is seeing it now. And you know why they see it? Because your growth isn't only reflected in perhaps how you dress, the changes you've made. It's the strength and determination with which you are making way for certain situations, the strength and determination. And I always say, it's not easy to leave a relationship, but it's not difficult to move forward either. And you are like that. You keep moving forward, okay? You keep moving forward. Look, this person did so many things that I think if we were to look at everything and tell you everything they could have done, this reading would be an hour or more. This person could have left you alone, with debts, in complete imbalance. Perhaps you couldn't sleep. You couldn't rest. You distanced yourself from your family, from your friends. I feel a lot of fear in your energy, you know? And not that kind of fear that goes through life like, it's something that marked you a lot. And to this day, if it's today, this very afternoon, this very night, this very day. At the moment you see this reading, if this person writes to you, I am sure, and I can tell you here, and I channel it to you right now, that you would be able to say no to him or her. You would be able to say no. So he or she is seeing you as a light. He or she now sees you as a very positive person, and he or she led you to the abyss. And many people told you so. Many people told you, and you insisted, and you didn't lose hope. And it happens to all of us, right? It happens to all of us that things can change. I cheated on you, please forgive me, I won't do it again. They would say something, I won't say it again. And you would forgive again. You would fall again. But that stage is already gone from your life. Why? Because there is emotional exhaustion. There is mental exhaustion. That's why, look, I can believe. I can come to believe that the one who also made decisions to distance themselves was you, okay? Because after there's someone who doesn't allow you to talk, doesn't allow you to say anything when you wanted to fix things. No, it was always negative. Obviously, you gave up, you understood, and you said, no, I can't stay here. For self-love, for self-worth, I can't stay here. And you repeated it to yourself. You repeated it. And today you understand it. Today you understand it perfectly. Today you understand it. Let's see what else. Let's see what else the cards tell us. This person wishes that you were by their side completely. Let's see the wheel of fortune. Look, this person could have taken advantage of you, okay? I don't know if you might have family who helped them, who helped her. Some job, look, some paper. Something as if this person benefited a lot from you. Or perhaps you benefited from him or her in the same sense, okay? You had a business, a common project. Perhaps their family, some member of their family, not all, could have lent you a hand, told you, well, let's do this, let's work here, and that helped you to elevate yourself, right? To elevate yourself, to grow. It could be that, as I say, the same happened to him or her with you. And I don't see it as they used you, did this. You know, I always say when they use you, no, rather as if they benefited or have benefited. And it could be that you are also benefiting, you benefited, and well, there are things that cannot be reversed, right? There are certain situations. You say, well, I gave everything. I even helped. They even owe me. It could be that way. It could be that way. I'm going to say something. This person is thinking a lot about you. A lot. In fact, I tell you, their thoughts are like you were together or experienced something together. Like some experience. This person lacks what you have, and now has a headache because you brought light to all their shadows. That's why they are someone who ended up sabotaging the relationship due to their own frustration. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's not that this person doesn't like you, doesn't love you. It has nothing to do with you. It's their own wounds, their frustration, their annoyance, their insecurity. That's what prevented you two from having that relationship that many of you desired. That connection that many of you wanted. And this person is finding it very difficult. And perhaps you had many differences. You took care of him or her, and this person did nothing. You treated this person like, I don't know, a gold coin. You were generous, and you still are. But this person was not, and has not been with you. And it could be that between you, there are also children. You endured snubs, rude answers, even your own children Maybe that child you might have. Maybe one is not part, that is. Their child had some kind of negative behavior, not paying attention to them, as if having contempt. Not all, okay? Not all. Have always thought that children are not to blame for anything. What we adults do, unfortunately, sometimes children pay. And we may be connecting with something like this. And forgive me. Really, forgive me for telling you. But yes, it was strong. It was very strong. We see a jealous, envious, egocentric person who, when they see the brilliance, qualities in others, they get defensive. That wanting to stand out, to be shining, to please others, to connecting easily. Oh yes, let's go here, let's go there, this, that, the other. This person is not as friendly, so to speak. That's why I tell you, you illuminated this person's shadow. That's why they ended up demolishing all of this. That or this person demolished with their own frustration what you could have achieved, had, or what you could have formed, accomplished, okay? You did something very, very big, very special, different. Let's see what else to close this little reading. Look, perhaps you even had to go to therapy, or you could have both talked about going to therapy. Oh, a friend, a good friend. Well, going back to the topic of the friend, right? Let me tell you something. A person obviously approached them, advised them, told them that you were in another situation. You were in a different situation, okay? You were in a different moment. They didn't take advantage. No. They didn't do what they had to do. They behaved in a negative way, and now they have to pay the consequences. And that was a truth that hurt them a lot and hit their ego, their feelings completely. It was nothing normal what this person was told. I can tell you that the conversation was very strong. They were told what they had to be told. What at some point perhaps you kept silent. What at some point you, limited yourself from expressing, from saying. They didn't value you. They didn't take advantage of any moment. They always tried to change things. Always tried to make things as if nothing was happening. And now they have to put up with it. Now they have to put up with seeing you from afar. This person, of course, I tell you, and I repeat, this person will return, will be knocking on your door again. All the cards from the beginning were about knocking on the door, a communication arriving. Let's talk. Let's understand each other. Let's communicate. Forgive me. I won't do it again. I will. I have changed. To make it more general. I have changed. I want to do things differently. Give me a chance. Look, please, and a host of other things that they may be expressing to you. Here we see the arrival. The Knight of Swords always represents the arrival with great force. I'm going to warn you. I'm going to warn you so you don't say later that I didn't tell you anything, okay? But this person, clearly, I'm going to tell you, this person comes with an overflow of emotions, but be careful because it will be temporary. A person doesn't change from one day to the next. A person isn't one of those who, oh, yesterday I treated you badly and today, forgive me, I've already changed. No. Unless you, as you're in therapy, getting help, you tell them, you know what, both of us. Why do I tell you this? Because they will come and go as they mostly did. They come and go. But yes, I tell you with all certainty, you have to be very aware. And you have to have that certainty that I have in telling you all this. You have to have it when this person returns. Because it wasn't easy for you. And this process, this manifestation, this beautiful thing that is developing in your life, this that you are living, now, What is the beautiful thing? The beautiful thing is the transformational process of seeing yourself well, of feeling well, of looking in the mirror, of hugging yourself, of kissing yourself. That is, all that positive that you feel towards yourself, person who is watching me, that is, not negotiated with anyone. Peace of mind is not negotiated with anyone. So, think it through carefully, analyze it carefully, because much more special moments are coming for your life, okay? So, get ready. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. May the universe guide you, lead you on the path of happiness. May every step you take be filled with good energy, understanding, growth, wisdom, and above all, listen carefully, above all, good decisions to reach a full life. Believe and manifest. It is done.